Chismosas, yesterday you guys were losing your freaking minds over a video that I posted yesterday of how I believe that one of Becky G's songs on her album called Todo is literally about why she decided to get back together with her ex Sebastian. You know, that cheating guy? Yeah. Well, if you guys lost your mind about that, then you guys are really gonna lose your mind when I tell you guys that I believe that the entire album Encuentros is about her breakup and makeup with Sebastian. Now hear me out before you say it's not. Because from the very beginning to the very end of this album, it really feels like we're going through something with Becky G, and it feels like we're going through the stages of grief with her. Now, if you don't believe me, just think about the very first song, Por las Nubes, where she's straight up telling this person, Te di hasta lo que no tuve, amor. Me tienes por las nubes. Which translated means, I gave you even what I didn't have to give. And she goes on to say that she blocked him from Instagram, but she still misses his stories. And then just a few songs after, we get a song like Como Diablos, which is her back in her bad bitch status saying like, you know what? It was your loss because from 1 to 10, I'm a freaking 100. And she's straight up telling that dude, she's like, I thought that you were good, but the only thing you were good for is for being a cheater. But then you keep listening to the album, you keep going, and it starts getting a little different. Like in her song, Muchas Gracias. She says, Te doy las gracias, gracias por romperme el cora y por irte primero. Pues se me cayó la venda y ahora ya veo. Which the little translation of this sounds a lot like her accepting the situation and being like, I want to thank you because you broke my heart and you left first and you saved me the trouble. Because now the blindfold is off and I see you for who you truly are. And like I said, it all feels like she's coming to this point where she's like, all right, well, now I understand what kind of person you are and I can move on. And then we get to the infamous song that I made the video about yesterday, Todo, where I said, I think it's very clear where Becky G is trying to relate to us why she got back together with Sebastian. And basically what she's saying in that song is, even though I'm afraid of failing and doing this again and having my heart broken, I want to try my hardest in this relationship to overcome and make this a relationship that other people look at and are like, oh, I want a relationship like that. And then the whole album comes to a head where she finally makes the decision, I'm going to stay with this guy. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to stay with him. And it's not going to be a continuation of what it was before, the cheating and everything. We're going to turn over to a new chapter. Basically saying she's going to start over with this dude. Now, I don't know if I was the only one that got this from the album, but I think it's very clear that if not all, most of these songs are about her relationship, her breakup, and her process of getting back together with Sebastian. Oh, I know it's gonna make you guys very pissed off because we all know that so many people do not want to see her with Sebastian. And listen, even though this album really made me have empathy for what she was going through and relate to her, I said it once, I said it twice, and I'll say it a million more times. I think that she could do better. But anyways, guys, I'm curious to know what you guys think about my thoughts on this album. Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.